to see you. We are here for another live 20-minute fast and fun with me, Lottie Sorrell, from our studio here in London. I hope we are all feeling awesome this Monday morning. Sharo, back for round 2. Yes, Sharo. We are gonna get it going with our fast and fun. As the name suggests, this is one of our faster classes here at Motosumo. We are gonna be working at those higher cadences. We're gonna be pushing for some intervals, and generally, our goal is gonna be speed. However, let's not forget the most important goal. It's right there in the name. We're gonna have fun while we do it. All right, team, starting at that ground zero. Take every little bit of resistance off your bike. Yes, Sharo. Now add enough back on until it feels like a flat road under those feet. This is our resistance number 1. This is where we started from. 3 minutes of warm up. Let's go, team. That playlist begins. Now, for the next 3 minutes or so, we're gonna be focusing on form. We're gonna be starting to look at that speed. So I want you to take a look down. Right there at the bottom of your app, you're gonna see a little wheel with some colors and some numbers. That is your RPM, AKA the current speed of your legs. For today's session, that is gonna be real important. Keep an eye on it. We're starting off green zone or yellow zone here in our resistance 1. And I want you to just think about that form, pushing those heels down to the floor to get that power from the back of the legs. Pointing those knees straight ahead on that road. They're not gonna come in, they're not gonna go out. Bracing that core, rolling those shoulders back. We're gonna add some more resistance now. Find resistance 2. We're gonna add until it feels like sand or gravel. Imagine you're riding out on that beach. Some of you are lucky enough to actually live next to a beach, so picture it right now. I'm gonna take myself away from the streets of London for a second. Yes, team, anywhere in that green zone or yellow zone right now, we are easing into it today. For the next 20 seconds here at resistance 2, I want you to focus on that breathing. Keep it slow, keep it controlled. We have 1 more minute of warm up coming up. We're gonna find resistance 3. Team, add some on. Add until it feels like super loose, sticky mud. Hold that green zone now. If you're still in that yellow, I want you to add some more. Focus that form. We mean business today in fast and fun. This is how the session is gonna go. This is why we've worked up to our resistance 3 right now, because we are gonna start from this point. Today's session is gonna work on minimum speed thresholds. So at any given point, you're gonna have a minimum speed that you have to meet. All right, team, our first minute, it's gonna be resistance 3, right where we are now. That minimum speed, 75. All right, that volume goes up. We begin the session, 75, team. Yes, Sharo. Strong start today. And for your second session, no less. Absolutely. For those of you joining on that team display or on that on-demand, come and join us live at some point this week. I want to see you in a live session. That is my challenge from me to you, should you choose to accept it. 20 seconds. Now how this is gonna work. That minimum speed threshold is gonna go up by 10. So that minimum speed for our next one, 85. It starts off super chill. Find resistance 2. Sand or gravel. 85 minimum. This should feel nice and easy. We already know how this is going though. As today's session ramps on up, that speed threshold is gonna get a little tougher. Yes, Sharo. Super efficient with that energy right now. Yes, on demand team. I can't see you, but I know you're smashing it. Resistance 1. Minimum speed threshold now is 95. Start to lose that resistance. Find that flat road. 1 minute. Minimum 95. And as always on our resistance 1, I want you to make sure that it feels heavy enough. If we're feeling super light, we're gonna be bouncing around on that seat. Don't be afraid to add more. You know what, team? It's not a lifelong commitment. Once we add, we can take it off again if we need to. Yes, Sharo. Monday morning. I'm loving this. Get ready, team. 10 seconds, and we get a little mini rest between our rounds. It may not feel like you need it yet, so if you want to keep cycling, you can. Otherwise, use this time to release those arms. From here on out, we are getting faster. We are getting nice and speedy, even on those heavy resistances. Now by going fast, even up at our resistance 4, we're gonna build that power in the legs. So when it gets to resistance 1, we can really go for it. Guess what? We find resistance 4, bring it up to the heaviest hill that you can carry while still holding momentum. Team, your minimum threshold right now is 60 for 45 seconds. Yes, Sharo, keep adding. If you're up there in that green and it feels super easy, I want you to add some more. This is the point we build from. Yes, William Varley, welcome. We're here in our resistance 4. Because you've just joined, feel free to hang out there in a resistance 2 for a moment, and then you can meet us in resistance 3. Welcome, welcome. 15 seconds, team. We're gonna find resistance 3. Loose gravel, thick sticky mud, minimum speed is 80. 3, 2, 1. Resistance 3. That RPM should be no less than 80 right now. Yes, Marcus. Yes, William Varley. GB team joining for session number 6 and session number 5 for William. Woo. Yes, team. Get ready for resistance 2. You guessed it. There is a minimum speed. Your minimum speed is 100. Find it now. Resistance 2, 45 seconds. Yes, team. Yes, William. Welcome. It is a nice, quick session today. Perfect for fast and fun. Minimum 100 from everyone. Yes, team. We've got one more resistance to hit. Yes, Marcus. We're gonna find resistance 1. Minimum speed, 110 in our red zone. Find it now. 45, Let's go. Yes, Marcus. 110 in that red. If you are over 123 right now, I want you to add some resistance. Yes, Sharo. We rest it down in 25. Desaru, welcome. I love to see people getting involved with these emojis, team. Yes, Marcus, smashing it on the emoji use. 10 seconds to hold that minimum. Get ready, team. Marcus, William, Desaru, Sharo. We rest it down for 30 seconds. Woo. Round 2, done and dusted. Those minimum speeds are hitting hard. How are we feeling? Yes, here we should feel like that speed is on the up and up. Whether you are working on your strength training, whether you're working on your speed, or whether you're working on general endurance in between, this kind of training is gonna be so important. We're gonna go for round 3. All right, team, start to find resistance 4. It is the same timings, 45 seconds on each, but I'm gonna move that minimum speed threshold. Find that heavy hill. Minimum speed, 62 in 3, in 2, in 1. Pure concentration, team. Yes, Marcus. Yes, William. Yes, Desaru, keep adding. Find that heavy resistance. Yes, Sharo. Power in those legs today. 62. Hold it for 20 seconds more. I have a little surprise for you. This round, round 3, you have a treat. You have a little micro rest between each resistance. 8 seconds until we rest for 15. 2 and 1. Start to find resistance 3. It's not long, just enough to slow those legs. Minimum speed, 82, 3, 2, 1. By this point in our session, this should be feeling tough today. Mick, welcome. Push into that green zone. All those speeds should be no less than 82. Yes, William. Ten seconds, team. We rest it down in 7, 3, 2, 1. Woo. All right, resistance 2. You know how this goes now. That minimum speed is gonna move. The minimum that we are reaching for is 102 at our resistance 2. Start to find that yellow zone. Start to push it, team. 45 seconds. This is the only emoji for today's programming. Madness. 35 seconds. You are all handling it like champs, might I say though. Yes, William. Yes, Marcus. Yes, Sharo. Yes, Desaru. Yes, Mick. Yes, on that speed, 102 minimum. Keep it pushing for 10. 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds to chill. We got one more push before we are done with this programming right here. We are finding minimum 112 at our resistance number 1. We should be in that red zone. If anyone is finding 123 or over, you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna add 45 seconds in 3, in 2, in 1. Let's hit it, team. Minimum 112. Yes, Marcus. That emoji, it's pretty accurate right now. I hope you're all feeling the same way. Yes, William. 20 seconds. 112 and over. Yes, Shara, you got this. We rest it down, team, in 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Take a full 30 seconds chill. Cycle out through those legs, keep them moving. Let me know how we're feeling today, team. Woo. We've got Marcus, session number 6. Tsaru, session number 6. William Varley, session number 5. Nick, session number 5. We have Sharo on session number 60 today, team. That one is for all of you. Each and every one of you, whether you're joining live, on demand, on replay, whatever it is. We are into that final challenge for Fast and Fun today. Team, we're gonna finish this off with a nice race. Of course we are. Those purple lights go on. I want you to give it your absolute all. We're gonna find resistance too. Sand or gravel. We race it out for 1 minute. I want you to take it as all out as you feel you can today. Start to build that speed. We flying start. That race begins, team. In 3, in 2, in 1. Start that game. Remember, you're gonna push those heels towards the floor. You're gonna point those knees straight forward while you brace that core. That right there is your power. Yes, Sharu. Yes, Isaru. Yes, William. At this point, team, I want to point out that Sharu is on the 2nd session of today and still giving it her all in this race. Woo! Superwoman right here. 13 seconds until we're done, team. 10. All the way to the finish line. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest those legs. Woo, team. Wow. Take a second just to start to cycle those legs now. We're gonna take some slow movement and we're gonna slow that breathing. I know it feels like it is never gonna happen, but start to fill those lungs. We finish with a nice little moment just to spin out through those legs. This is what I like to call the victory lap. Whatever speed you want, and we all just take a second to appreciate what you've just achieved, what your teammates have just achieved, all within 20 minutes. If you can do that in 20 minutes, let's think about what we could do with the rest of the day, with the rest of the week, so that you can leave here feeling powerful, feeling unstoppable, full of endorphins, and ready to face the day. Team, reach those arms all the way up overhead. Edubi, welcome. Edudovi, I'm afraid. There we go. We got there on the 2nd round. I just saw your name pop in. Welcome, welcome. It is so nice to see you. Shake those arms off, team. Take a moment just to roll through those shoulders. We're gonna bring it up out of the saddle, push the heels to the floor, and bring the chest to the handlebars for that extra stretch. If you have time now, team, please take an extra few moments to stretch out those legs. Otherwise, remember, you can keep up with us on Instagram. You can find me, Longevity Lottie. Drop me a message anytime you are training. Otherwise, team, swap that opposite foot in front. Take a few moments because this is chow for now. I will see you soon. Have the best Monday.